Ladies and gentlemen, happy freaking Friday. Welcome on in. So we're on day 2. For those that were here, we did 44-hour stream on Monday where we finished up KCD1. And then we moved into Kingdom Come on day 1 last Monday to Wednesday. Like it's back to being a weak Henry. It took a long time for me to get good in the first one, and here, no matter what I do, it's the limitations of the character right now, not so much a skill issue, right? I'm not blocking, he's missing shots, he's not strong yet because he's just now recovering, right? We're early stage Henry. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm so excited. Let's hop on in, okay?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
What's up, Huntsmans?
Excuse me.
With you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
God be with you.
I'll have a drink with y'all. Moon, happy weekend! Are you a blacksmith?
Are you a blacksmith?
And you? Gentleman's manservant, I reckon.
I played the first one. It was amazing. What do you think about this so far? I would love to play this, but I can't afford it.
Guest.
If you love the
I'm
first one,
here.
this is gonna blow your mind.
And happy to flatten you anytime
Phenomenally
today.
done. Great
Careful,
changes.
though.
Combat's a little
I don't like
different.
blades.
Couple things are a little different, but nothing
blacksmith to
is
another.
worse than in the first one.
Sorry,
Other than
brother.
we lose auto brew.
I didn't take you for
Out about
someone
what's
who
up,
could
buddy?
swing a hammer.
Prefer sword to a hammer. I love blacksmithing.
I love smithying, but I have a lord I must serve.
What are you doing
What are
here?
you doing here? Where's your anvil?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk around me lost all they
You
had
connect to
too.
PS Network, which is so funny. It's a single player game. That's part of the reason too. I hate consoles, man.
Well, that's just the way it is.
Why do you need internet
I got
access, you know?
tricks. I still have 2 hands, and I can always find work. I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
Sure.
All right, let's wrestle.
Yeah, Hawking, thank you for the follow.
I'm quite
Welcome
sure
in.
I'm the best
Yeah,
advisor.
I got KCD
Great.
alerts all the way
I
up
wouldn't be
to
so
merch
cocky
store
if I was you,
purchases.
though. I know a few tricks.
A shout out, there's a
I'll be
post on
done with
Reddit.
you
The guy
in no
did
time.
all HD uploads
And
of those
because I'm
rabbits.
so confident, I say we spice it up with a few groschen. What do you say?
Sure, 40 bucks.
Definitely.
If we lose,
Here you
I'm
go.
fucking scum saving. I'm not even lying to you guys.
Let's do this.
Shit, we were already weak. Shit.
Christ! You've got some energy. Go on.
This was a
hurry.
mistake. Can we do a half health?
You still haven't had.
This also isn't wrestling. This is literally fist fighting. Oh, come on, no!
I told you.
We were already
I
weak.
won the wager.
Hawking says,
All
where do you
last
collect
will
the
be
drops
that
in
move.
game? I can't find them in the chest,
Always
but I have them
works.
all claimed on this. They should be in your storage. That's where I found.
Your coin fair and
Why is he so quiet? Can I fight him again? Oh, we got our ass kicked. This wrestling.
fuck is that sheep lying there? It's starting to smell. And it's all torn up. Why do you have a dead sheep lying here?
It was those fucking wolves. They mauled it. And it was in lamb on top of that.
I was wondering why it's all torn up.
But I'll put an end to it. I got myself some poison. I'm gonna rub it all over the sheep and then leave it somewhere in the woods.
Kinda smart.
That ought to make them lose appetite for my sheep.
Damn,
Or kill him.
I don't want Mutt to get poisoned.
Mutt,
My dog. He ran away.
you better find him then, and soon.
What a dick. Can you hold off on the poison? You better get your dog. Steal food, huh? Is this your house, dude? Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing.
Was that you?
No.
Oh. Never mind.
Never mind indeed, my good man.
Hail, good man. Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
This one's way better than the first one.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They
doing,
call
Chris?
me Barley.
Barley's a strange name.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
Tell me a riddle.
A riddle. Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
My name?
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle.
Sweet.
Except you've caught me flat broke.
Ha.
I can give you some of what little I have, or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
I'd like to learn some of what you know. Show me what's in your purse. Let's go with the knowledge.
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Travels.
Tell me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply of wine or ale with you. And keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing and whether you'll have time to find some shelter.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay dry. Farewell.
Oh, that literal knowledge. I mean, I'll give me survival. I was gonna say.
Whatever.
So you can't buy lodging just from anyone. I'm gonna use the quest giver. Oberon wants to play a trick on you. Nice maypole you have.
That's a beautiful maypole you have there. You don't see that every day. I reckon all the other villagers must envy you.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it, but our fellas kick their asses. Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I know a good maypole when I see one with a 13. Must be hard to guard it with a threat.
I'm from a small town myself, and I can appreciate a nice maypole. I remember having to guard it every year.
Tell me about it. A real headache it is, but for a good cause. Sorry, I'm just a bit on edge these days. And if someone had bad intentions, Henken would show them how we do things.
It's so
here
funny.
in
That's one of my
That's the one
freaking
thing
names my mom gave me. Monster Hunter feels so good. Already addicted, and it's not even out. Hell yeah, J-Chub. Dude, I'm going to be playing that game a lot when it's ready.
I wanted to ask about Henken.
What about
I
it?
might actually do
Did
some
he do
tomorrow
something
night.
to you? Sounds like you're not exactly fond of him.
Aye, I'm not.
Yeah, Henry, why are you not
He's
interested
been
in
getting
this
on my
man's
nerves ever since he
maypole?
got together with our manker. I'm afraid he'll mess with her head and run off with her, just like his bloody brothers did.
Where did they go?
What do I know? One day they just packed up and wandered off. Their village wasn't good enough for them, I reckon.
Did you ever find your buddy Hans? Is he doing hard labor in the quarry? I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Out of his head.
I haven't touched the story at all.
Someone not from around here.
You're not the first to mention something like that.
I reckon Voika told you about it already, didn't she? No wonder. We both only want what's best for our daughter.
What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
So he's a quest giver with no quest right now. Okay. And then there's another one north side of town.
I'm sorry.
Am I about to get caught?
I wish you a pleasant morning.
I'd like to hear a good story.
Not so fast, young man.
Are you serious with 10? I know a lot of stories too with 13. I'll pay you? Is there any way I could convince you? Wait, what do you mean not so fast? Knowing Hans likes to mouth off, he's probably in prison. If you wanted to, can you work for both the miller and blacksmith, or will the story stop you? I think you can do both and then just choose which one you want to use to get into the wedding. It doesn't pigeonhole you. I can still go work for the other one.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
Aye.
I know a romantic tale about a knight his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Oh, a raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I turned it down for blacksmithing. Y'all forgot to remind me to turn it back up. Is that better? You can do both. You just can't say to them, let's go to the wedding. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly, Zytones. That's how the game's done it before. You can unlock all the options and then just pick which way you want to go. Something sad, something scary, something informative. Let's go... Informative?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy.
Wow.
He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God.
Wow.
I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and
You got too
old
greedy.
wood.
Good thing he did it. What an idiot.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said,
Have water goblin
"You're
pants."
a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes."
Ooh.
Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out
Wealth
to
of
try
an
the
axe?
same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one." But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Huh. That's a harsh punishment.
That's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave.
Aw.
There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk
I have
by
a
the
feeling there's
pier,
something about Water Goblin because we
all
found his
happy.
house, we found the
you can
pants.
still hear his chuckling.
There's got to be something more about it. And Water Goblin 2 is like Rusalka, I think is the Bohemian European, like the Slavic mermaid. Rusalka.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all?
I kind of
Look
want
for
it.
yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it.
Silver
I'm fine
axe
here
sounds
with my
sellable.
drink. See you later.
The axe from the lake.
Listen, Prochek. Those Jeliovites are plotting something against you.
What? Bloody hell.
Old Olbram offered me some groschen to steal your maypole.
Damn it! That bitter old fool just won't give up. As if it wasn't enough that we fairly and honourably took theirs, and then fairly and honourably kicked their asses when they tried to take ours. It's a tradition. That's just how it goes. But for him to send some bloody outsider like that...
Hey, this bloody outsider just did you a favour and told you everything, though he didn't have to.
Aye, he did. I can clearly see he's an honest bloke, and we value honesty around here.
Thank you. Keep the money. Is it you keep the money or I keep the money?
Nah, it's all right. Keep the money.
Okay.
I just wanted to set things straight. That's all.
That's very honourable of you. Speaking of which, I reckon it would be fair to repay Olbram in kind. Let me know if you're interested. I came up with a nice little pastime that's sure to make Olbram shit himself.
Oh, it was called Frogs. Kick Henek's ass. Failed. Shit.
So what should I do to the Jeliovites?
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Jeliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide.
We're gonna steal the horse?
Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint.
Lol.
Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Seems likely.
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotsky.
Bartoszek.
I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick.
Good idea.
But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Okay. Ate the bull with his own blood. Dark.
All right, then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Okay, cool. So we get to learn the sleeping potion from doing the good guy
Olbram's
side.
going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's
Good guy.
supposed to be a
This
joke.
side.
If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Cool.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard
What
behind
about-
the Takoff down to the Gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Gelievites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious.
Wow.
There's a tree down by the Gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way round. And that pasture belonged to Gelioff.
Can't you reach some kind of agreement?
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Gelievites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Gelievites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
You're locked in a basement with Zero until Sunday afternoon? Nice. What are you guys playing?
Have you tried asking Lord von Burgoth for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz
Give him a
bailiff
kiss
to
on
sort
the
it
cheek
out.
for me.
But the bailiff
He'll
couldn't
understand.
care
He'll know who
less.
it's from.
He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us
Hung
caned and
optional.
clapped in the pillory.
And how did they take it from
Anything
you?
that's terrible?
You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes.
Hold on.
will you?
Skip this.
'Cause it's my fault.
Well, that's a tough.
Just want to see all the
nut crack.
dialogue options. Oh, we got reputation gain from that too. I'm glad I went back and checked.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
Wait, not set up for one night longer time? That's a bug.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
For a few groschen, you can sleep on the hay.
Oh, it's even cheaper here. So wait, this one, I'm so confused. The other one had an actual mark saying it's a hotel. I guess you can try to talk the other ones into letting you stay. Will I get a chest? This one's only 50. The other one was 120.
Let's agree on a
We
price.
don't really need this because we have the blacksmith, but I kind of want to own all the properties.
How's this?
You won't convince me with this. Agreed. Like I said, there's plenty of room on the hay, but don't go wondering about my house.
Okay. Okay, take the loot to George. Perfect.
Tough 4. It's what Aaron...
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating. You really got it. Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her.
Yeah, let's play this wooden
Such a
instrument in the
noble
rain.
Instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life. It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you
Maybe
want.
they'll teach us to play.
How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain? Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Play me something? Can you even play?
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this, and... What's that you up there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... Hold it. Ah. Anna has tiny tits, like a pair of cherry pits. Oh. Christ, no! The idiot broke the strings!
Accidents happen, you idiot. Maybe it's better that way.
Calm down. These things happen.
I'm sorry, but... mate. Oh, best be off now, eh? Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot? Use it for
Firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Can we settle this?
Hey, why don't we all just simmer down? After all, it was an accident.
Yeah. Of course it was an accident. Then I wanted to give it a stroke.
There you go. Now apologise nicely and clear off.
All right. I'm sorry.
Soggy.
Sorry. Forget me. Forgive me. Well, forget it.
Now what are we supposed to do? Without strings, it's just firewood, you know?
Our dreams are shattered.
Oh,
The rose-tinted skies of glory are obscured by dark clouds. We'll be toiling in filth till we breathe our last.
Farewell to Kuttenberg. Farewell to you lovely city damsels.
we can get new strings.
We could replace
so
those
dramatic.
strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal, Henry himself is offering to lend a hand.
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
Vostatek? I have to drop in on him anyway.
Really? Fortune must be smiling down on us.
We could go and see him together.
But considering our fragile constitutions, George and I might not even make
Why are
it
you
there.
facing away? Dramatic
The
effect.
nectar of poetry may be a balm to the soul, but not so much to the muscles.
I'll go and ask him then. You're on your own.
All right. I'll go and see what he says.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be honored for 7 generations for
Aw.
all you have done for us unfortunate artists.
Okay. Find strings. Adagio for strings. Check out the journal. Find strings. The only person who knows how to make strings is Vostatek, the local gamekeeper, but he's away. I gotta do something about this. And it's telling me to go way up here, find strings. Okay, let's pick out this new quest too. What is it? A catch pole. Oh my god, I just got a fancy coat. What's it called? Innkeeper Lawrence, Innkeeper Marie. I want to take part in the fights. The lads drowned?
Where did he say the lads who found the water goblin's treasure go swimming?
Near the pier on the Rock Tower Pond.
I'm afraid I've got bad news. I found the lads, but they were dead. They drowned.
Christ almighty. I told them they should have returned the treasure. Those poor lads.
Where the wenches at?
Such foolishness.
It's a burger
Thanks
coat?
anyway.
Like gold with embroidery and high charisma?
Gravedigger know. He'll bury them. Take care. Good night.
Good night. What's going on around here?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes. Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the Miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hand.
Yeah, I remember all this. I remember all this.
I'd like to try the...
Wine? If you don't, maybe.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Take care.
I need to
friend.
find Crazel. What happens if I just walk up?
I must be imagining things.
Bandits.
You're back here again, shall we?
Oh my god, they're actually attacking the village. Ow.
Fuck you!
He's trying to kill us!
Fortune is on my side.
Stop messing about. Go away with that weapon.
it, fellas. Ah!
Hey, there's what we needed for the last piece of armor.
Greetings, good man. Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
I bid you good day. What do you want to talk about?
Could you spare a few groschen for charity's sake? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
100 groschen?
Tell me a little about yourself. If I find you to be an upright fellow, I might be willing to indulge you.
I was once a cloth merchant. You'd have been hard put to find a tailor around here who didn't buy my wares.
I see the combat guy? That's what I'm thinking.
At the fairest price.
Is this distracting you while his friend pickpockets you?
Bad times, lad. And bad people. They robbed my cart more than once, and in the end they just drove off with it. Twice they held a dagger to my throat until I emptied my purse. So I ended up on my own, with no livelihood and no money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it's not that bad. Every now and then I meet someone who gives me a groschen, and then I'm good for the evening.
I can't even give him the full 100.
Your frankness is refreshing. Maybe I can dig out a few coins here.
You're stone broke too, huh? Looks like we
Hundreds
two beggars
broke?
are birds of a feather. All right, all right. No harm done. You know, if I'd come at you with a knife...
I don't even have a horse. Beggar just wants the barrel, not just a drink, yeah. Okay, fuck it.
Come and help me.
Red vision is only when you're low.
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it. Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure. I'm Vostatek. Huntsman.
How is...
Your wife sent me.
I just cleaned up, I'm this dirty. He's been in the woods drinking and hiding from wolves. Spotless.
Henry.
And thanks to you as well, Henry. You've got to... Oh, that hurts. You've got to carry me. Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
Aye. How do you feel?
Is it bad? How do you feel?
How the hell do you think? Like old Black's prick.
What?
I can't get up either. Oh! Ow!
Kurwa.
Kurwa. Ow!
Kurwa.
Jesus Christ.
You drunk?
I heard you're a bit of a drinker. I see that's true.
Not as much as I'd like to be. At least then it wouldn't hurt so much.
Where do you want me to carry you?
Where do you want me to carry you? We're a long way from the nearest sawbones.
I've got a hideout, not far from here.
What are you going to do there? Someone should have a look at that foot.
No. First we have to pick up Pepik at the hideout. Then you'll take us... Fuck! Ow! You'll take us both home.
Who's Pepik?
Who's Pepik?
Pepik is my best friend.
Aww.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
What's so hard to understand? You've got to get me there. I left Pepik tied up in the camp when the wolves came after me.
Pepik's tied up?
You tied up your best friend?
Alcohol?
Was I supposed to let him wander off into the woods alone?
Pepik a horse?
Is Pepik a horse? Can I take you home on him afterwards?
What did you think? That he's my personal servant? Of course Pepik's a horse. The best horse. We have to
It's
get
funny
there
because
quick
Pepik is
before
penis
something happens to
in
him.
Where is that
Slovak.
hideout of
So
yours?
Pepik almost sounds like his horse's
Not
name is
far.
Ding Dong.
But not all that close either.
That's just great.
Look, the best thing will be if I give you directions as we go.
I'll help you.
I'll help you then.
Throw me over your shoulder, and I'll tell you where to go. I just need a drink first, or I'll pass out from the pain. Do you want some?
All right.
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
Hey, taking directions from a drunkard.
How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss.
Turn away from the pond? That's not away from the...
It's north from here.
Okay. Oh no, this mission? Oh God. I'm guessing a lot of wolves.
Ow, damn it. Man, I told you to be careful. You're carrying me like a corpse.
Sorry, but you just have to manage. Otherwise, I'd have to drag you by the feet.
No dragging. It's bad enough already having to smell your breath.
As if you smelt like a spring meadow.
Maybe we should be getting close here. Yeah, that do-do-ding. I'm getting used to that sound.
That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings when I'm upside down. I know. Keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what to do.
An anthill? Do 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 do.
Oh, don't you dare puke on me.
What are you doing? We're not there yet.
Opening the window of your Uber. We're looking for anthill. I see the anthill. Holy shit. That is a hell of an anthill.
Here's the anthill. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what? Take me to the ale house instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to tacos. They've got the best ale.
Are you mad? I'm not going to carry you to the tavern. We're going to your hideout.
All right. Shit. You're right. We have to find... I nearly forgot about the poor fella. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split in two.
Okay.
A real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
Your hunting spot. Very
That's
cool.
the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A
Aye.
cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places and stashes. Come on. Let's move.
Okay. Oh my God. What a freaking carry. Dude.
Pepik! Pepik!
Pepik.
Where's her big hair boy?
Pepik.
Pepik!
Good idea. We just have to yell louder. Pepik!
Pepik!
Good idea. We just have to yell louder. There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there.
Put him down in his hideout. Okay.
We're here. Put me down. Where's Pepik? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry!
Where's your horse?
Where's that horse of yours?
I swear I left him here. Kurwa! I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime. I'm dying of thirst here.
This guy.
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Pepik. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
What does Pepik look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find their camp yet, but it can't be far. I'm sure they're the ones behind it.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track them down, because I'm useless in this state.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I'm more interested in those thieves. Who are they? And where did they come from?
In wartime, fellas like that pop up like mushrooms after the rain. And all they want to do is prey on others. Don't overthink it too much. They're a bunch of fuckers, and nobody will miss them.
Do you have any idea how many there are?
Definitely not many. Judging by the tracks, maybe 4.
That's all I need to know. Will you manage all by yourself?
Who do you think I am? A little girl?
What if some more wolves show up?
Why would you even say that?
Oh.
Get out of here and stop scaring me.
I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it for your trouble.
I mean, I guess. That's one way to get one without getting a DLC one, huh? Track down Vostatek's horse, Pepik.
Somebody untied the horse and led him along the path.
Okay. I have a little bandito camp.
A hunting horn. I reckon the huntsman had it hanging on his saddle and it fell off here. Oh, I'm on the right track.
It's cool that they added another animal and it's a predator instead of just all the herbivores, right? Because now it's like you can't just go trouncing through the woods on foot.
They kept going along the path.
Pepik.
That's quite a pile. They must have gone this way.
Quite a pile.
A saddlebag. They emptied it and threw it away. That must be the poachers' camp. I've got to be careful now.
Okay, dispose of the poachers, bring Pepik back. All right, we're gonna do a little thing called using ranged weapons. Okay, I see 3 of them. Holy shit, let's go. Get him. What up, Q-Pan?
You swine!
Shit.
Useless! Let's take him down! Keep that mess away from me! Didn't expect it. Kill him!
I can't shoot through you.
Hey! Take him from the side! Follow it!
Watch out! I can't get a shot in. Hey, fucker!
You're Kurva! With me! I'm gonna teach you a lesson, asshole! Kurva! With me! That's beat you to a...
Can't shoot through you.
Sakra, my friend! Fucking hell! What are you doing to him?
Fuck! I can't get a shot in. I've been waiting for...
With me!
Attack!
I'm getting myself killed!
Let's go. Woo! Let's freaking go. Oh, come on. Oh, it's letting me on.
All right, Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek.
Quick!
Sick. Yeah, it's funny because I basically left the prize he was gonna give me.
Whoa!
Found another horse to get killed? Start the timer. Hey, hey, hey.
I found Pepik. The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome. And my name's Henry.
Whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead. Down to the last one.
Serves them right. You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink, and your shoulders are pointy.
Hey.
But a tough fella nonetheless.
Enough already.
All right, then. Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
Free trip home.
Henry, you found him. I knew something had happened.
It's all right, Zlata.
Vitek, come here. Pa's
Vitek.
home. Thank God you're all right. What happened?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God, that could have ended badly.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg?
Yeah.
Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze. Again. He was drunk, wasn't he?
Drunkenness has nothing to do with it. He wasn't drunk live. He was pissed out of his skull. You should show your father some more respect with 18.
That's not how you should talk to your father, lad. Your father strikes me as an honest man who cares about his loved ones, whether he drinks or not.
But how? Sorry, Pa. Take me with you next time you go wolf hunting.
You'd go with me?
I'm better with a bow than you are.
I'd like to see that, Sonny.
We're all glad you're home safe, Vostatek. Go and get Pa's bed ready, Vitek.
All
And Wolf's drunk and he won? Well, I saved his ass.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow. If you ever need a place to sleep, our door is always open.
That's right.
Cool.
And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Pepik and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slatter. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Dick.
If you'll both excuse me, I've got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime.
God bless.
Do you have any other troubles?
Well then, does the best forester in the land have some problems I could help him with?
Henry, you buffoon. I'm not the best in the land, but I'm in these parts, though. Know why? Because I'm the only one here. Well, apart from Varel.
Long day on boar hunting,
So you don't have
the
any
bow
problems?
would be useless. What a
There's
Jad.
something. Recently, my supplies have been running out quickly for some reason. And you know how much I like a drink when I'm taking a break on the bench behind my house.
Indeed I do. It was me who carried you through the forest the last time you took a break.
Aha, these things happen. So, I need to top up my supplies. Run along to Troskovitz for a bottle or two for me. Take this coin here.
Shut up.
And what would you like to drink, Gamekeeper Vostatek?
I call it the poacher's hideout. Mix a goblet of mead with wine, add a bit of saffron.
I've never heard of this poacher's hideout brew before.
Hold on. Poachers! I need help with poachers. The bastards. They think they can turn the woods into their own territory, but they won't get the better of me. I'll
Top
send
shelf is
you
so much more affordable.
You're hard as
I
nails.
wonder if I can
you
make
are.
it.
What's more, I'll give you a decent reward for getting rid of them vermin.
That sounds better.
Aye, so I don't forget. Hand back the coin I gave you for the booze.
I'll keep it to buy some gear. Here's your coin back.
Of course. Sorry. Here you are.
Well, are you going to do it?
I'll do it.
I'll help you with the poachers. The hunters will become the prey.
That's the stuff. They should be trembling already.
Tell me where I can find the poachers then, so I can pounce straight on them.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, not hacked to pieces. So don't butcher them.
Pity, you're the chief. Who's talking about butchering?
I wasn't planning on killing them, you know.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do just that.
I was gonna.
I've had enough of hearing, they're all dead, Vostatek. And then finding out the smart arse spent the whole day in the tavern instead. So if you do kill a poacher, I want proof.
It's cumin ears. Just the KCD2 version.
Would you like an ear, or maybe I should cut off a trophy pouch?
Ideally, some items only poaching scum have. Tools of the trade, string, gloves. No bringing me a hair from the tanner and claiming you found it on a poacher. Anyone could say that. Look, let's get to the point. We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond and the forests around it. That's where game's becoming scarcest.
Can I count on your help?
Ha, you bet. We'll divide it up into patches and make a noose no poacher will escape.
Patches?
Yo, none yell something, buddy.
I'll take the area around the Gamekeeper's lodge, say. Maybe some poachers get the idea it's darkest under a candlestick. My helpers will search the smaller woods, and you take the rest. With those young legs of yours, you'll comb the forest nice and quick.
Aye, right. I get it. That's the best idea you could come up with, eh?
Aye, Henry.
Where should I look?
I already told you, didn't I? Stop being so scatterbrained, Henry. Try looking around Rock Tower Pond. To the west of the pond, there's some dense forest on the rocks. It's easy to find because there's a small ruined cottage below the woods. Otherwise, it's nothing but boulders and an easy place to break your leg. And someone like me, who likes a drink, well, you know.
I don't have the best memories of that place. We made camp there the first time we came to Trotsky region.
So you can be reminiscing there. Have a swim. It's a nice clean pond. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching. Easier to catch a bite.
In 1700s, our bottom shelf would have been top shelf.
Let's say I go into the forest and come across some bloke. What then?
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. You have to be certain, right? The Rock Tower poacher saying he tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I won't be trudging round the pond at those times.
So the best thing would be to catch him in his camp?
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides, bones, meat. He won't be able to talk his way out of that. Them poachers have also started using signs to mark their hunting grounds. They bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them, since I've got a few samples? They're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to.
Okay.
Take a look so you know what to watch out for.
Where should I take the poacher? To you?
To the Troskovitz bailiff, even though he's a bit, well. Look, I'll send him a message so he knows we're going to be bringing him some poachers. It would be just like him to let them go because you were acting without authorization.
Well, you could go with me.
And leave the lodge unattended? Not a chance. Not to mention that leg of mine since I jumped down from the tree.
I understand. You'd rather stand, or rather sit, guard.
I'm off then.
I'll be off then.
Good luck.
Two idiots talking is all I'm getting out of this. Yeah, basically.
I hope you give them what for, because I'm
You need permission then, yeah? Is that what you're asking for?
I've been at it for 2 months
Exclamation
now.
permit
What
link.
is it for?
All
You
one
can
word.
count on me.
Then it'll let the mods know. What about the strings?
Where can I sleep?
You can stay in the stable next to our lodge.
I'm trying to get strings for a loop, and I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sacrifice an animal for that.
You mean an altar? Candles, mysterious chanting and stuff?
Nah, nothing like
Mods?
that. You just have to get a sheep, find the thinnest gut, and weave strings from it. You can eat the rest.
I don't know how to gut animals.
Yeah, you gotta wait for them to
you're
give
just
you
gonna have
the
to
permit.
Run along to the woods and bag a deer or a few hares, eh? You won't get much of any use out of them at first.
Thank you, A-Corps.
But after a bit of practice, you'll get there.
And meanwhile, I'll clear half your forest of game.
You'd have your work cut out, lad. But if you'd
Oh,
rather...
gross.
you
Sheep
can
stomach
always buy those
strings. They
guts
probably
from
feel
a
good on the
butcher.
fingers, though, compared to metal. But, oh, gross. You're literally playing on poop string. Is there any other option? I'll do it.
All right. I'll get the guts somewhere.
The Takov folk have sheep aplenty. If you killed one, they wouldn't even notice. It would serve that bastard project right anyway.
And Chad is bored.
Just put up
Which
the price
pay?
of his liquor again.
There's something else I'd like to ask about. I want to make... Thanks.
Okay, cool. And we got a bed here. Okay, so there's tons of different ways when we go hardcore to choose a path, right? Because like this is a side mission and a great way to get a house when you're starting off. Yeah, we sleep here with the horses. It is currently about to be nighttime. Deal with the poachers in the forest near Rockawiller Pond. Yeah, I mean, I guess everything's pointing down towards that way. We can just go clockwise or counterclockwise here. Oh, so that's where I'm wanted. It must Must have been the loot, right? Yeah, it had to have been the loot. So we just need to stay away from there for a while, and then I should be fine by the time I come back. The town's gonna be pissed though. They're gonna call me out on my bullshit. Luckily they like me, and if I do enough good deeds, they won't, but this will be a good test. I'm just gonna stay out of here for a while. Flexing coworker, very heroic.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Whom I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops.
Hungarians!
And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? You've learned the golden age of Charles IV. Well, tried solo one of the Headhunter outposts with the Polaris while trying to land a fully loaded Polaris. Started to launch torps at you. Ended up ramming him till you both died.
You have debts. Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that
sell the Polaris? The only time I do that is low flying.
A will is a sacred
shame.
Affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
You fought for the Emperor? Fancy game of dice?
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king.
I'm gonna see if he has dice. It's about to be nighttime. We'll just rob this guy before we go to town.
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
Yeah, for the next 600 years. Enjoy. Fancy game of dice?
No, sir. Fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just get lucky at last. What game would you like to play?
In the dice, right? Ooh, without a badge. Courtiers.
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Catacombs. All right, we got cautious cheaters. A die modified by an expert is precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. Favorable die. And odd die. We'll run 3 cheating ones.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
What?
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
Courtiers for me.
Let's
I was like, I hope they didn't just take my money.
I hope Lady Luck
4,000 points. Oh my god. Let's go, chat. Look at this. Triple ones with 1,000. Oh, the 6 is the worst shit. I just got so excited. And we got double 50s for 1,100. Oh, I was hoping the 6 would be something. Fuck. Passing it. Take the points. I was like, damn, that was a perfect throw in first hand. Yo, motherfucker, he's got 3 cheating dice too. Okay, we're robbing him when we're leaving.
My God, I'm done.
Let's go. Triple ones and a 5. Double 2s are nothing. Double 2s are nothing. Another 1,000 score and pass. We could have it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like even 1, huh? Woo, 666 is good for him.
Finished.
I was gonna say.
Your turn.
You should play it safe. Oh, that's not good. Not a very good hand at all. Take the 5. We'll toss again. Come on, baby. No, not good, chat. Honestly, it's only 150. I'm gonna toss again.
Let it be.
Bust or not, it's not really worth it.
You know?
Yeah.
That's still all right.
Don't matter to me.
Worse if you already had 3 ones. Here.
He still has a chance to bust you. He's been doing pretty good.
What? Oh, come
Except
on.
for that hand. Good trade. Double ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. We got a 4 here. That's a full run. Keep the 1, and we're gonna toss again. Keep the 1. We're gonna toss again.
Have you lost your mind?
Yes, I have.
You're going to lose everything.
Maybe. And pass. Do. Playing dice in the rain. Surprised the candle's not getting messed with. Keeping 1. Okay. Anyone's game here. If you had a 5, you would have had a run. He's gonna toss again. I hope he busts. Wow. He's gonna pass it. 400,
That's
yeah.
as far as I go. It's yours.
Okay, things are getting spicy. Things are getting spicy. Oh, are you kidding me? We're so close to a freaking run. Come on, RNG, you're screwing me here. You'll be bust. Triple 5s and a 1. I'll pass. All right, we're at 900. He's at 13. There's a chance I could lose here. A lot of 5s. Gonna pass it. Yeah, he needs 600. I need 850. I'm just getting so screwed on the dice rolls, man. If I let it go to him, it's almost a guaranteed loss. 3, 3, 4, and a 6. Final throw. Plus or not.
Afraid of anything.
Triple 2s. All right, we gotta pass it. Down to the final. Yo, what's up, Chaos? He's gotta get screwed. If he gets a run, I'm done.
Here.
Happy weekend, buddy. How you doing? I got lucky. Got called off of work today, so I was like, I'm gonna start streaming early. I do gotta work Saturday night though, but I might end up streaming. Oh yeah, he's getting fucked over too. I might end up streaming tomorrow night. Cosmic 07's buddy. Needs 300. Yes! Yes! Okay, come on, baby. Oh, we got kind of lucky. We just won. We just won!
Damn it, I'm so fucked.
Oh my God, what a win. All right, looks like no one else is living at your camp, correct? And you're about to go to sleep? Knockout. All right, he had kings die, lucky die, shrinking die. Rip it. Walk uphill between the rocks to the place where an old oak tree grows. Past the stone that Matthias tried to smash on top of the hill where his brother is buried. Hang on a sec, I thought we were pretty high up. We'll dig up a little grave. There it is.
grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's
Good
brother,
digging.
is buried, together with the silver axe.
What we got here? Broken round shield. Remnants of a shield from another era. Still good for kindling. Kind of sweet to make a shield out of this. Gemstone, silver ring, marigold, broken axe. Must have been beautiful weapon once, but years underground have left it in the ineligible mark on it.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Of course I could fix it. I came to pay back our debt. I owe her money?
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life.
Fair.
I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something?
Yes.
It's about Pavlena.
I had no idea. You rewarded the Herbwoman for your help as promised. A knight's word. Aww. 24.7 have achieved this achievement. Wow. Has something happened? Did my dog come by here?
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Aww.
Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days.
No!
Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
He's like, yeah, fuck you. Mo's probably just forgotten about her after leaving. You mean like me?
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets. But she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but
Your
you
old lady.
could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
About Pavlena. Who would want to hurt her?
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Why don't they like you?
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
But what if her disappearance is connected with it? Tell me about it, good wife.
Well, we haven't always lived here in the rocks, you know. We're from Troskovitz originally.
Right. And how come you left?
Left? They threw us out. A childbirth went awry, and we were driven away by all the lies told about us.
Went awry? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sure the good folk of Troskovitz will be only too keen to tell you.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about
No, morning,
this.
thank you.
Pavlena is young and, Well, no offense, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself.
Aw.
No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not.
I can't, Riddick. It's the highest it'll go.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
Like, this is there's no sound reduction. I turned up anything to do with dialogue. This is the loudest it can possibly go. There's weird dialogue issues where some stuff sounds softer. That's on them. There's some fights where Henry's talking and it's like, the bird chirping right now is -45. And that's where like some of the combos that I'm going. But normal combos are hitting 10 and 15.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Yeah, she's like 27.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up
Morning,
to
Master B.
climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Happy weekend.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? She's got unfinished work here. Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
Didn't pack anything.
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
Yeah, but can't open those yet.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a bow in Troskovitz?
A bow?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market
all
in
the skills.
Troskovitz.
At least you don't
We've
start
got
at
nothing
0.
Here but what we make ourselves or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her. Take care, my friend.
Take care. All right, you done talking, lady? Finally. Peace and quiet. Okay, we are in the zone. Try not to kill if we don't have to.
You looking for acorns too?
That's right. How many have you got?
There ain't many around here. Give it a try at Vidlak. Good luck.
What? Poaching, are we?
What are you doing out here alone?
Just out for a walk in the woods.
Found anything interesting?
Well, some berries.
Gamekeeper Vostatek sent me to find a poacher who's hunting around here.
Sir, have mercy on me. I can explain everything. I have a family to feed, only we're not doing well and we scarcely have a bite to eat. I was desperate. So I came here to poach. Please, sir.
Oh, he admitted
spare
it.
me.
Yeah, what if true?
Okay.
Happy weekend.
That's easy.
You confess? Why did you turn to poaching? Why are you camping here? How long have you been here?
How long have you been hunting here?
Quite a while.
Oh, no.
Only I haven't risked going out since I saw that ambush.
What ambush?
They attacked some company right nearby.
What company was attacked?
There was some gents riding through. They wasn't local. They camped down below. I could see them well. I suppose they was resting up before moving on. And then this band of robbers what's been marauding hereabouts descended on them. It was a massacre. Them gents was completely taken by surprise.
You've been hiding here the whole
You
time?
haven't left here since then. You've been here the whole time.
Sir, when I saw what happened down below...
You didn't try to go home?
I was on my way home. Only then I heard armed men, so I came back fast and hid. I'm not going to risk my skin.
Fair enough.
That was us.
We were those men. It was us they ambushed.
Really? But I saw everyone being killed with my own 2 eyes.
I managed to get away, even though I was wounded.
I'm glad. Sorry about your comrades.
Nobody saw you?
No, I was hiding here. It's hard to see up here from below. I wanted to warn the company, but it was too late. And I just got myself killed as well.
Well, at least you got away in one piece.
Why did you turn to poaching?
I'm sure you know poaching is forbidden. So why'd you do it?
I was left with no other option, sir. Ever since this band of robbers has been marauding here, we can barely make ends meet. They got no scruples. They take whatever they can get their hands on. And there ain't nothing left for us common folk. Besides, Lord von Burgau, God bless him, he got his hands full with them and he ain't got time to put things to right in his domain. Ever since, we've been living hand to mouth.
Why are you here by Rock Tower Pond?
I have a camp on a cliff not far from here.
Oh? I didn't find that one.
I've known the place since I was little. No one can see here from down below, and when you go from above, there's bushes covering it.
It didn't turn out to be such a perfect hideout, though. So you confess you've been hunting here?
A bit here and there.
But you know poaching's a crime. Couldn't you find another way?
I couldn't think of anything.
That's all I need to know. It's my job to catch a poacher, and you've confessed to poaching. So, what to do with you now?
Sir, have mercy on me, please.
You're going to the gallows arrest? What do you propose? What do you guys think? I feel bad. But is everyone going to give me a sob story about their family? I know it's illegal, but at the same time, I feel bad taking care of his family. You know, it's not like he's like, oh, I'm just here to make money because I want to get rich. You don't care. You say mercy? I'm thinking mercy too. Like, you know, if we get another one where he's like, no, fuck you. What are you doing here? This is all right. Then they're like, you know what? You're going to jail. This guy seems sorry, you know?
So, what do you propose then?
I can tell you where to find deer nearby, places hardly nobody knows about. There's one spot here in the hills above Kerchak, and another in a small valley beyond Lower Samine Mill.
Eric, first in shadow, let him live! Okay.
I mean Mill, but not the one above Kerchak.
You see? That's a good reason to be merciful, isn't it?
Look, I'm acting on the Gamekeeper's instructions, and he's going to want to know how I dealt with you.
What if you told him you didn't find nothing?
All right, but stop poaching. No, you're going to the gallows. Let's try this one.
That might work. But you'd have to give up poaching. Because if you carry on with it, the gamekeeper will find out and he'll blame me. And if he puts pressure on me, I won't cover for you. I'd have nothing to gain.
I think a few of the king's deer is pretty
All
fucking thing to die
I
for,
won't
right?
poach anymore. What am I to do now?
Clear off. If you stay here, the next time you're found, it'll be by someone who isn't so understanding. Do you want to leave your family with no provider? For poaching, you get the noose. Don't forget that.
You're right.
Yeah.
There's no point staying
Crazy,
in this
though.
region. You'll never see me here again.
Do I knock him out?
Farewell, ye yokel.
And take his tools?
Farewell, ye yokel.
Okay, so there's a timing thing. Did Henken just drop the silver axe? No. What do I grab from him that shows he's a poacher? Oh, poacher's kit. There we go. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, there's another poacher's kit there. Oh, Nighthawk potion. Let's go. What's in here?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ be praised. My dog got lost.
Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now, sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why
Wait,
did
they
you
have sheep here?
specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them. Or about the gamekeeper. Or both.
I get already
Why didn't
destroyed
you
the
go
starter
after
Mustang?
yourself?
No, I haven't even
Where will I
gotten it
find
yet.
that shepherd?
Siegfried, he lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water, up on the hill, towards the castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down on the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one,
Aye.
of a spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods. A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Spooky.
Such a large pack.
Farewell.
Good night.
What? You can't be here.
Oh, shit.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts.
You
are
still
eating my
held the
sheep.
lambs.
They
I
take
mean,
them like they were for
Henken.
sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say. Since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed?
I'll kill some
If you
wolves.
kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Fine, I'll help you.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there.
Oh, God.
I don't take my sheep there anymore. But those fuckers still go sniffing around over
Put a
there.
shirt on, dude.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep. I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius.
Ignatius.
He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
Place the bait near the birch on the slope. Tell me more about Ignatius.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults?
I'm gonna throw some food in the air fryer.
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so
Do you get his ram
stupid and
killed?
smart. I'm certain
I'll try not
he'll
to.
come back to me.
I'll take him.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here.
You know what? I'm starting to realize I think they caught me for the cows.
Follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road.
Animal husbandry?
But don't worry. If the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. God be with you. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Wait for another hour on the same spot. Do I have an AR-15? I don't think that's invented for a few hundred years. Somebody an airstrike, different game. You little shit. Dude, I hear it. I'm about to fucking die to this thing now. First try. Mother effer, I'm gonna eat this wolf. And now the game crashes. Oh, speaking of, I should probably save right now. Here we go, dude.
Lord be with you.
About the wolves.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
We did the mission,
You
that's
don't
all
need
that
to
matters.
worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog.
Only
among
two,
them.
that's right.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away.
Yeah, the sheep ate one, there you
Down the
go.
hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
Covered in all bites and blood. I'm glad you're alive and well.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
No, nothing happened. He survived. And he's probably back with the flock by now.
I'm glad to hear that. He's a stubborn fool, but I'm fond of him. See you soon,
Drum
my
owes
friend.
me something. Now's a good time for it.
Okie dokie, here we go. I dealt with the poacher.
I solved your problem.
Ah, my drinking problem.
No, not that one.
I should think not, since I don't have one.
I meant the poacher. I
like that guy.
I found him and made sure he doesn't poach again. The fella scarpered, and he's never coming back.
I'd rather see a noose around his neck. He might have just moved to a different spot. Or maybe you're talking bollocks and you didn't find any poacher. But whatever. If you say he's packed it in, I'll believe you. What choice have I got? Right. How about another one? This poacher pisses me off even more than the last one. So I hope you'll help me with him.
Yeah. I'll help.
I'm ready. Where does this poacher hunt?
Under the candlestick, where it's darkest.
Oh.
A short way from here, around Vidlac Pond. That's why I don't go far from the lodge, see? The problem is, it's a damn big area. Almost all the northwestern woodlands. And it's uphill and all.
I get it. What should I do with this poacher?
Same as last time. I know we have a poacher around here. Only I haven't been able to catch him. If you can find him, catch him and take him to the
You
bailiff.
took a week off for KCD, you've been playing it like work? Yeah.
Right. Find him, catch him.
Luckily,
bring
I
him
get to
in.
make this my job.
Is there anyone around here who might know something?
Ask the tanner in the valley. Or even better, ask his neighbour, the fisherman's wife. She'll tell you twice as much as that old soak.
Right. Right. I'll take a look around Vidlac Pond for the poacher.
Thanks, and good luck.
Okay. Brought you sheep guts?
I've got that sheep gut for you.
3 turnins here.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care. Wait here a while and I'll make them strings for you.
Thanks. Holy shit, those wolves.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
You're a huntsman.
Think of a
So I
lurk
figured
drop.
you'd have some idea if there's a stray dog roaming around here. It's possible he might have joined a pack of wolves.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them. And I'm not the only one. They've been wreaking havoc around Simeen, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simeen mad. But you're telling me an ordinary
Roger that, I said
mutt
happy weekend, buddy.
joined up with them?
I'll have to go and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
Okay. Holy shit, deal with a poacher in the forest near Vidlac Pond. Talk to the fisherman's wife about poachers. Talk to the tanner about poachers. Wow.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Filthy
Pebbles.
again. Damn it.
Sebastian, good
those
morning. Doing pretty good.
strings for
Happy
you.
weekend.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal.
Or I am beers.
Just
Hell
there's
yeah.
still one little fuck up.
But first, you forgot to mention that half the village, including the bailiff and the resident idiot, saw you pilfer the loot.
How did they see?
George is exaggerating a bit, but still, we're a bit worried what will happen when someone finds out we've got the stolen loot.
You wanted a loot, you've got it.
We're as grateful to you as anyone could ever be, but truth be told, we're still a bit concerned.
I reckon it would be wisest to pack up and clear off. But it's not that simple.
The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
and fortune.
Now you know.
And recognition.
Not yet. Think of it, lurk, buddy.
And under
Have a
the
good weekend.
skirts of town maidens.
Like, no one saw me steal the loot.
Dear friend,
It's like, once I left,
must
I got
have a
caught
word.
somehow.
You're worldly wise. He's sure to listen more to you than to us.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
Why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to.
They
We
looked
could
at the
always scrape
CCTV
together
footage.
a few groschen.
But it's not
How do you
coin
know?
he's after. He wants us to...
Because while I was doing it, no one saw me
work
take
off
it.
our
I left
debt.
perfect. And then, like, as I was leaving town, someone was like, someone linked you to being shady in town to the loot being gone. I'm like, what?
He lets you two drink on credit. How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we take and adds it to the burden we have to shoulder.
I'll have a word with him and we'll see what happens.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to that.
God
be with you.
Greetings.
Hey, off the debt, huh? I hate when they're about to go through a door. You can't grab them.
I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse.
Ew.
The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for
Here we
free
go.
all night and
You were gone, loot gone. Guess that's how this new system reasons. No, it's more like
chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
if I didn't get caught doing something else, it would have been fine. Because I was told to leave an area, I was marked as shady in town. And then the loot was gone, they linked him. Even though I didn't get caught inside that house. You know what I mean?
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid?
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if those two miraculously got off their asses, they'd still manage to rack up another debt in no time.
What is it Michael and George have to do to pay off their debt?
Haul sacks.
Yeah. And here's some sacks. Good for the strength. Where does he want him?
Oh my, it seems my petticoat's all ruffled up. Do you think you could help me?
What did she just say? But Henry cleans up their mess for them. 8 sacks? Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's not electronic, no vape. It's like
from my neck to my arse.
Think of it like essential oils.
This is done.
What brings you here? What'll it be?
Hot bath and clothes washed. Treat my wounds, give me a bath, and wash my clothes.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
Excellent. Pay up?
Let's talk about the...
Certainly.
Satisfied?
You'll have to make a... Wonderful. You'll see.
Full service?
You'll be happy to come back here.
We loyal in this one.
There, all cleaned and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you'll want me to do more than just wash your back.
Like what? Wash my front? Wash my toes?
It's about getting to the point.
Job's done.
The jobs have been done. Like you wanted.
Another town, another girl.
Work while those two
Yeah, she wants to blap blap.
How is that supposed to drum the idleness out of them?
It won't. What can you do?
Nothing. The job's done, so the debt is settled, I suppose. Michael and George can go to the devil for all I care.
Thanks. I'm sure they'll be delighted.
Sooner or later, someone will wring their necks anyway.
Aye.
Not everyone will be as soft on them as me.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill.
Crazel at the mill. I keep forgetting that.
He was going to send
I want to do
someone
these
here,
fights, but there's
no
no
one
marker
has
for
come
it.
Yet. Maybe you can.
Fine.
Crazel at the mill. I'm guessing here. Okay, let's tell the guys they're free.
Proper poetry, innit? A
I've squared things with the innkeeper. Your debt's been settled.
Our savior. We knew you'd support our artistic souls and save our mortal bodies.
May your name live in glory.
Your glory shall be sealed by the song we wrote for you.
Oh my God, what have you done?
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
For you and about you, our hero.
We got a song.
Definitely not going to sing those words, right?
Which words?
You know exactly
I'm just joking. Right, you ready?
Cheers, good. How's Deliverance 2 treating you? Amazing. Just started? Buckle up.
Right.
I'm doing like a lot of side quests. I haven't even touched story. I'm just about to find my dog.
When it seems you're out of luck, there's just one man who gives a fuck. A friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be? Well,
Ludiak?
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry.
Is this Flintstones?
He gets the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out, here we go. Oh, oh. I can't hear you in the back. When you want to string your lute and trumpet with your bad drum, who will pull a sheep gut out through the creature's rectum? Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man, Henry, let's drink to Henry. He gets the job done the best he can. Yeah.
What you guys think? Talking about me. No one, not even chat. Should we make that the new sub song? Henken.
So, how did you like it? Weren't we fantastic? I tell you, that loot really gave it a punch.
I'd say we were incomparable. Chi la dura la vince. You can't keep a good man down. The world awaits us.
It was interesting, great, fantastic. I've never heard anything worse in my life. We're gonna go with 2 because I like the song.
Absolutely great.
Oh, 7's frozen. Thank you for the raid.
Breathtaking.
Ha ha! I knew it!
If our first song is so successful, just imagine how our next one will be received.
We'll conquer the f***ing world!
Dear Enrico, thank you for everything. It's time for us to shake the dust of this godforsaken place off our feet.
They had over 30,000 survey responses, and I guarantee you like 25K were like focused on stability versus new shit.
New life! Here we come.
What about my reward?
Now, hold your horses, fellas. What about my reward for everything I've done for you?
We've already paid you back, my friend.
Didn't you hear the ode we wrote about you?
Look, that's all very nice,
Go ahead.
What about
All right, go
some
get some
coin?
rest, buddy. Thank you for the raid.
Please, Henry,
Teach me to play the lute.
Base. No gold in the world can match the luster of our velvet voices.
Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to fend off the women with a pitchfork.
Besides, you've gained the most valuable thing in all
About pulling
the world.
sheep guts out.
Friends.
Farewell, friend. And thanks for everything.
These motherfuckers.
A jug of wine, thanks.
All right, see you later, Henry. Another round of wine, please. Okay, that takes care of the guys. Cool. Let's go grab Puppy. Still wanted in both cities. Oh my God, what did I do? Find Mutt. Okay, let's go. Let's go get our dog. Henry. Thank you, Henry. Oh, agitated man standing on the road ahead. He's looking this way and that and shuffling his feet. Looks like he's waiting for something. Right up to help him.
About time.
Greet him.
Greetings. What's going on?
What do you mean, what? I'm waiting for you. I have news from you know who. I've done everything just as we discussed. Tell his lordship we'll get things started the day after tomorrow.
Good tidings indeed.
Indeed. How many men does Riddle propose to take in the end?
10.
He'll be taking 10.
All right. I'll get weapons for him. Old Luke has been taken care of. Blabbed everything he did. Where are we gathering?
The crossroads.
We'll meet at the crossroads.
Which one?
The same as always.
We've never met at any crossroads.
Fuck.
What the hell kind of plan is this? Who the fuck are you?
I'm from Riddle, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. From Riddle. And I'm the bleeding Virgin Mary then, eh?
Shit.
I'll show you! Ha! Ah, so. Ah!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Ow.
Show what. Ha!
Oh, fuck me.
You can't stand up to this.
Guess who's back, ladies and gentlemen?
And his name is John C.
I hear you. Reunited and it feels so good. Oh wait, this is sad violin music. Mutt, who did you eat? Is that a bear? Is that a bear cave? Wait, did Mutt eat a bear? Happy Saturday.
What?
Mutt. It's me. baby.
Come here.
Oh, baby. Oh, you good boy. Oh, you good boy. Let's get slicing. Push drop armor, ladies and gentlemen. It's a weird looking bear. Man, they really went hard on the wolves, huh? Every mission, wolves. There's wolves in the castle. There's wolves in the latrine. There's wolves eating my wolves. Go fishing for wolves. Holy shit, that's a lot of wolves. Come on, Mutt. I'll beat him with my hammer. When's the last time we saved? Wait, he's talking to him. Yeah! You found and saved Mutt. What percentage have done this? Let's see. I like reading these so far. 31%. Okay. Your dog's name is Mutt, and if you take good care of him, he will obey you. Help you while hunting, tracking, even in combat. You can find information on the dog and the thing, blah, blah, blah. Obedience level, yeah. Hold X to call him. Holding X, we will attack the person you're looking at. Providing your weapon drawn, you're in combat or crouch. Okay, sounds good. Left alt will look at Mutt to open up a menu of stuff. Feed, pick an item from your inventory to feed him. Track, select an item with a scent from your inventory and Mutt will track it. Send home, send Mutt home. He'll be waiting for you at the Tavern or Devil's Den. Interesting, there's only 2 options. Behavior free, Mutt will move around you in a large circle and help you in combat when necessary. Heal, Mutt will stick close to you and wait for your commands. He won't fight unless command him to, and stay in place. That's kind of cool. I like this now. Remember the percentage are skewed by people who only launched a game and never played it? Yeah, also that. Or are, you know, enjoying the, oh shit, enjoying the game, you know? Get him, Mutt. Kill or flee? No, flee. Only kill. Let's go! Think of all this wolf meat. That we're gonna have to bring down the mountain. There's the weirdest looking death animation on a wolf I've ever seen. Technically, lots of flea. Yeah, what a finale. What happened to the other bodies? Come here, boy.
You little... What's that? Those wolves have turned you wild.
So how are things there?
So, tell me, did you like it over there? Did you meet a pretty she-wolf over there? No, I'm just playing around. But did you miss me at least? What? You didn't?
Now you can feed Mutt the wolf meat and he can gain their power.
Ah. So you're just kidding me, eh? Do you want to go back there? Or are you going to stay with me? I'm glad to hear that. So, we'll get down to work then, eh? There are a lot of things we must do. Ah, I'm glad nothing happened to you. I was worried about you. Seriously?
There are two
There wasn't
wolves.
a moment I didn't think about you.
Mutt's a cannibal? He's about to be.
Oh, come here, you cute little monster. I think that's enough. It's great to see each other again, but it's time to go. I agree. Said like a true knight.
Goodbye, wolf meat. Oh, well, let's feed the dog first. Or can we? Can we feed the dog? It won't let me. Feed.
Here, Mutt.
Oh, buddy. Probably starving.
Here you go. Take it.
And just sit here feeding him food. If only you can make armor for the dog. Oh, maybe.
Here, Mutt.
They put horse armor in the last game.
Here, Mutt.
Apple,
Here, Mutt.
welcome home. Can he eat 30 pounds of wolf meat?
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You're right there, laddie.
Oh, you should have
Save it before you go in?
He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring us some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Or are they Scottish? I don't know.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you frae.
Where you frae?
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Jurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Oh, shit.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit. Wake it!
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you. To the stock.
Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Jurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff Blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Jurko.
Kick his ass.
Samine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
Angry.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
This guy's only 20.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Jurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
I'll be glad to join you.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us?
Thank you, Cod.
On the back of my saddle. You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
I thought you'd let me mount up. I'll follow you on foot. Can I borrow a horse?
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well,
Is that my horse?
Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard, then.
Great nag, eh? Oh my god. Pebbles.
Excuse me.
Pebbles. Pebbles.
Good day.
Pebbles? Question mark?
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond. What would you like? That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond. But that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
I rode in from Rattay. Who sold her to you?
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Rattay, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Take a good look at me. Be reasonable.
Use your head. Do I look like someone who needs a free nag?
Well, no, I suppose you don't.
And do you think it's a good idea to make someone like that angry? For a few measly coins?
All right, fine. You can have her, bloody miser. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even.
I didn't realize that was a bad one. You found Pebbles!
May she serve you well. I'm sorry.
No saddle. Ugh. Pebbles! Yes. Welcome back, horsey.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Oh, my saddle too. Got some tack in your inventory? I have some in the in my storage.
Searching, sir.
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to...
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far.
Praise be.
There's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself.
Warhorse, this is the don't bear back. This is the best feature
I know
they've added.
he's running rampant. Jurko in the cellar. We're out of
Are you guys
wine
escape
again.
from Tachov?
I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig.
Well, we're not wanted here anymore, but we're still wanted here. That is gonna be a problem. Fuck. Maybe by the time we get there, we're not wanted anymore.
And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Jurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Make light of it?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Jurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise.
I mean, saddle,
The fella
always
can
wear
hardly
protection.
Stand upright most of
Cruise
the time.
control
You
1403.
have to get up early to catch them sober.
You can get Pebs
But they
separate
weren't
from the
that
mission.
drunk as to give
Or like if
Henry
I
an
went
easy
early.
Look
It's
here,
okay.
lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first.
Dude, best new feature right
Wouldn't
here.
want No accidents happening.
Like, thank you.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
And I don't even have a save potion. Oh, yes. Take a little pause here. Perfect.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Samine.
Hey.
It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
All right, what will you give me?
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
It's my chance for something free. The quill is mightier than the sword.
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
But what I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick.
I didn't
so
like that.
Careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get
What kind
your
of dumb
arse into
shit
the
you
pen.
saying? Oh man, if I get my ass kicked, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, look at him drinking the water.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
I need a bandage, quick.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. That's better.
What do you say, son?
That was tough. I didn't even work up a sweat.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself.
I
But
mean...
I can see the young un has spirit. Anyway,
Kind of.
you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
Yeah, you really just beat up an old man. Hey!
I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Nice.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
You don't see my full warhorse drip? Get out of here. Gnarly shield. What am I, Link with a green shield? God damn it. You see me trying to hit X to get on the horse? Now you and Jake Paul are in the same club. Oh, God.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground.
Sounds lovely.
Whether it's a pig pen or
It's
an
a morning
arena
sin.
in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
Tell the truth.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here.
I'll give you sword lessons
You're
in the
not
courtyard.
first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl.
Need some bacon? Bacon. Actually, I got a fresh rack too. I haven't even opened yet.
In turn. There's no helping your dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad.
Aye.
Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. I thought we were going way up north. Oh, this is not bad. This ain't bad. Okay, this is good. This is good. 70-ish gold over my cold, dead body.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
All right.
As you wish, sir.
Hello? Oh, it's Bara. She's still here.
I should go back. Otherwise, Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means.
First try.
Aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
We are indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it. But if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Careful what you say about the estate. You're right.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
Okay.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Oh, Pebbles, drink up, baby.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They drove towards Apollonia.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Yitchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will.
Oh, Reaper, coming in with the raid. Ladies and gents, get some raves in chat. Happy weekend, Reaper. Yo, how was your stream, man? What are you playing?
Greetings to you. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way. The Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I love this new follow feature.
But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers
Oh, little
ago.
Call of Duty?
God knows if the
Nice,
place
nice. You winning?
True.
Yeah, I think a bunch of people have been playing the Gray Zone. A couple people were talking about Gray
They
Zone.
might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with
What is happening here?
My praise they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd
Even on
surely
foot,
be
it's
the
good.
best outcome, if that old dive is still
This is my first time seeing the follow.
Let's go then.
Okay, we'll do a couple more blacksmith
Say
things,
that.
and we can make that nicer axe or sword.
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost
Yeah, right, Steve?
things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery. Okay. Bounce between COD and Fallout? Fallout's good. I like Fallout.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Aye.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
Nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
3.
It's not my place to talk of such things, sir.
You see, Gnarly? At least the lad knows his place and the order of the world.
Or he's afraid to speak his mind, sir.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Running very well without even without the patch. People were saying I was having some stutters yesterday. Need to go west. And it seems to whatever they updated with the 3080 was perfect.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
There's a cave over there too. Looks great on 160p. Yeah. Same 3080 Ti, but no stutters.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
What?
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot.
Well, I guess we get to see what's up here.
Young Milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. Ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet.
Performance enhancers.
Still can't be.
Yeah, I don't have a schnapps or nothing. Got nothing for saves. I got heals. Heals for days.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me.
What's fancy about this?
Always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself.
How do you follow on foot?
It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of
there's no left alt
for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid.
Better wreck the inevitable ambush on first try.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little.
Yeah, isn't it?
Now she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white.
Or is it V? Or C?
We'd gather by the hearth.
X?
The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories.
Got it, what it was.
There isn't much I'm afraid of, but when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling out.
Chat, why does he not have any save potions? Forgot to pick some up. Should give a prompt to follow.
Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. You two are arseholes. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Okay.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
True.
Never ordained Honza. I was. Dumbledore in the forest chapel. I fucking ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. Stumble's a priest. Stumble is a drunken old fool.
There's a follow on foot. I got to add it to this section.
One psalm. Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't.
Hilarious.
From an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me all these pictures.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Of course. Isn't it too risky? We'll make mincemeat of them.
Of course. We'll smash them to smithereens, and in the evening, we'll drink a toast from their skulls. Ha ha!
Hold your horses, son. Keep some of that piss and vinegar for the fight. You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Up top would be a good place to shoot from.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My shoulder's giving me jip anyway.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon
Henry
as you
got
shoot
dark.
the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Honza, don't start again.
Did they start fighting?
Come on then, wank.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
It'll be over in a jiffy.
Go!
Give him one from below.
Ah! You're dead!
I need a bandage! Quick! There.
Oh, this day.
Now, don't put a hole in their skulls, and you won't be able to drink from them.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Yeah, fair enough, Avatar, right? I never met them. We can't ask them.
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
What about reinforcements?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is no match for us.
Let's go.
I am. Let's go.
Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow. You weren't thinking of keeping it, were you?
Your left shoulder stopped hurting?
Of course. They did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ears skin you alive.
My name's Goat.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Yay.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently?
Oh.
You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Oh, God. No! Fuck.
For an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Go at him from the right!
I'm here! At them!
You should have stuck.
Fucker!
He's at it.
Surround him! Right between the eyes!
Oh, they're bouncing off him.
Yeah, don't spare him. Amen to you.
They got what they deserve, the fuckers!
I'm a nobleman.
Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Oh, do be quiet.
Come here!
We'll just...
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the
Game
rock.
saved.
Chase him down
Let's
and bring
go.
him back.
Which way did he go?
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
Is a prisoner gonna really do us? I'll go and find him.
I'll go and track him then.
Great, hurry. They got what they deserve, the fuckers. Henry, hey, Henry.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks.
I'll go and track him then.
Great, hurry.
Hey, you little shit.
You fight like an old hag, bastard!
Useless.
Go fuck yourself!
God, I hate fighting on a slope. Freaking higher ground, man.
Show me what you're made of, then, you swine.
Another one.
Fuck. I don't think I'm supposed to kill him. Oh, didn't say failed. It said good for catching. Oh, they got a live one.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Benson.
I had to kill him, unfortunately. He refused to surrender.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway. At least he gave him a quick end.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Sameen.
I deserved it.
Ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
What's going to happen to that other hand?
We'll see. He was tied up, and he swears he's innocent. Either way, Gnarly'll get it out of him. I'd like to find out what actually happened.
Could you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy.
Is that offer?
Sure.
A ride would be great.
Wait until you're my age.
Oh.
Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Benson's
That's the hard
fault.
hand failed.
It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gules.
Shut up, Francie. You both told me you'll bring me the car, and then you try to fuck me over. A thief robbing a thief. What a world. I'm still a
This looks familiar. Hey, you're finally awake. Don't dismount.
I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't execute me just like that.
That depends. By rights, I should send a plea to the royal court.
Can I get his armor?
We can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's expensive. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily take the risk and cut your head off without permission.
I can see how much you respect the rule of law here.
You're quite the joker. Invoking the law, are you?
And what will happen to me?
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand.
You never know, Henry. Lord Sameen is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
I ain't whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Every good-for-nothing I've dragged to the gallows swore on his ma. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul. Even if he was pure as the driven snow. But this arsehole don't think twice about damning her. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the
Keep an eye on him. They'll be stringing you missions. Okay, roger that.
Ain't it grand you're here to make that clear for us? Now shut it. The two of you.
Is it to bury the bodies?
You're poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Oh, beautiful.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
All right, guys, that will just about sum up today. Yeah, 12 and a half hours, almost 13-hour stream. Poor Deadlock having to edit all these videos. Yeah, everyone, thanks for hanging out. I had a freaking blast. I love this game. I want to keep going, but unfortunately, again, I got to go to bed. Good progress today, guys. We got our dog back. We got our horse back. We're cooking. Got a good set of armor. I'm gonna try and get out of the Twitch drops armor as soon as I can. I do feel like it's a little cheap how strong it is so early on.